Ashlyn and Zach, and we're traveling A to Z. Today, we're exploring Ragged Point and Salmon Creek on the Big Sur Coast. We are making our way up Highway 1, and on the left, we come to Ragged Point. And this is Ragged Point, one of the stops along the coast of Highway 1. As you walk along the area, you could see gorgeous overlooks of the beautiful cliffs and ocean. There's sitting areas and also a gazebo where a lot of people get married. It's so beautiful up here. You could just sit and relax and just watch and listen to the ocean. So as you drive up the 1, there is not many stops. Ragged Point is one of the major stops that has a restaurant, a little restroom, a hotel to stay in. They also use it for weddings. It has hiking areas and gift shops. So it's a pretty nice little spot. So for right now, they have little walking paths around the resort area. So we are heading on the path, and it's flat, not uphill or on a cliff, to the point, and it's supposed to overlook the whole ocean and be gorgeous. So we're gonna go show you. It's also really nice because it has a lot of shaded areas with seats, so you could bring a lunch or a snack and just kind of look out at the ocean view to your right. So here's the lookout point at Ragged Point, and if you look out this way along the cliffs, this is the Big Sur coastline. This is the famous coastline people talk about driving along the 1, which the road is right on top of the cliff, so you can see where that is.
The inn at Ragged Point is an artistic getaway. Each room has an overlook of the Pacific coast, with the rocks and the water down below, with lots of glass so you can see outside without actually being out in the elements because it's so windy and cold here most of the year.
So a lot of people rent out the banquet room, which is all glass with an ocean view, and the rooms for wedding. And they have little grass areas also, so you could set up a wedding out there. And here is the restaurant you could eat at. It's really pretty with all the glass windows. And in the summer, when it's warm out, they have a lot of tables outside, so you could eat outside too. But it's February, so it's a little cold right now. We're at Ragged Point, and we're gonna take the coastal access trail from the area. I don't even know. It's off the side of Ragged Point.
Gonna go hiking.
We are heading from the top of this cliff all the way down to the bottom where the ocean is. So this trail is very overgrown, pretty steep. It looks like no one's taken it in years, but we're gonna keep going. This trail has beautiful coastal views the whole way. The trail is a 0.8 mile out and back trail. Supposedly, it's only 269 feet all the way down to the ocean. It seems a little farther to me, though, than this. Once you get to the bottom, there's a beautiful waterfall that goes all the way to the ocean. I had no idea that this existed because you can't see it from the top. So we made it. It was really rough. It was like vertical. You were climbing down a cliff. It's crazy. I think I slipped, what, 2 times? Granted, once you get down here, it's beautiful. You have like a beach to yourself with a waterfall and rocks, and It's gorgeous views. I don't know if I'd personally do it again though. But now that we're down here.
Plus, we have this whole beach to ourselves.
They have gorgeous black sand beach, which is not that common in California, so it's pretty cool. So this area reminds me of like Hawaii, because you have the black sand beach plus the green cliffs and the waterfalls with the ocean. It's really pretty. Not as warm or as humid as Hawaii, but definitely gorgeous.
Look at the cute little lizard.
It is insanely steep. This is probably the steepest thing I've ever climbed. It is literally almost vertical. Well,
Did we come down this?
I think we came down this.
No, we came over there.
Shit, are we
Yeah,
going?
we're going the wrong way. We did
going-
not come down this.
Oh, how am I gonna get down?
Same way we got up.
No wonder it's so steep.
Now that we found the right trail, we are heading back up to the top.
Going up is way better than going down. It's a lot more work, way better. I don't feel like I'm dying and slipping everywhere. But it's still really steep. Oh, look at all the pretty flowers blooming. It's so gorgeous right now. To get down and 9 minutes to get up. And it's super steep.
We're now leaving Ragged Point and we're heading down the road to Salmon Creek.
We are here. Salmon Creek. And I want to say Ragged Point is right in here. It's pretty close. And then you could keep going up to the Big Sur and Monterey coast.
So we're gonna go hiking at Salmon Creek.
And there's a waterfall about 0.25 miles away from the road. It's 120 feet, so we're gonna go see. There's so much poison oak everywhere. Look at this. My luck, I'm totally gonna brush against it and like be all itchy.
We are heading to the falls.
Salmon Creek Waterfall in the springtime. There's tons of water here.
So this waterfall is 120 feet tall. It's pretty impressive. The nice thing about this waterfall, it's only about a quarter of a mile walk from the main road. So you're driving along the Highway 1, about 3 miles from Ragged Point, going upward towards the Big Sur, you come across this mountain, and it's right off of Salmon Creek Trail. So we just did the Falls Little Trail, which is about 0.25 miles. So there's another way you could go, which is the main trail, and it goes up about 6 miles to a road apparently, and there's a couple campgrounds along the way you could stop at. We did not do that, but it's supposed to be really nice, so maybe someday we'll get back and do it.
Our next stop is Limekiln State Park on the Big Sur Coast. Please subscribe below to follow our adventures.